I am so excited to dive into today's show because we are kicking things off with hot topics. Joining me now on today's panel are Brooke Fox from Movin 92.5 and New Day executive producer Joseph Suttner.
Hello.
How's everyone doing this fine morning?
Well, you are serving me, so I am happy. Like I come here all the time, and there's always a beverage, and Starbies that's what the kids are calling it.
I know, Starbies. We are starting off with my favorite morning beverage, coffee. It is so needed. Starbucks dropped off their Christmas blend for us today.
So festive.
Yes.
You guys got me drinking black coffee right now.
Okay, no cream. Just, you got to be able to really taste the roasted blend.
I'm purest form.
Yeah, you're giving me some hair on the chest by the end of this. I like it.
What are your thoughts so far? First taste.
It's beautiful, and I would like to say that I don't go to Starbucks every day, but I do.
I was going to say, I'm like, what?
I know, I do. And the thing is that, so our radio station is in the T-Mobile buildings over on the east side, and they have their own Starbucks in the T-Mobile.
Lucky you.
But there's a little window that we can access it.
Oh.
So, because you have to have a card to get in.
Oh,
but we found a workaround where we can go to the order window and
just pop in.
You're ready.
God, I'm just going to say.
Wow. I want to say too, this is a post-roast blend, which means that the coffee is made from the blend from different regions, and they're roasted all separately and then blended to really highlight their unique flavors.
And they gave us the dark and the blonde roast, which I think is fun. I normally just get the pike roast at Starbucks because I like this, but this is kind of adjacent, but a little more festive, if you will. You know?
Yes.
Whenever I order a short blonde, because I like the blonde the best, I always feel like I'm just ordering myself. When I go through the drive-thru, and I just giggle a little bit.
Give me the Brooke.
Look at me. That's what I am, a short blonde.
Here
we go.
I loved hearing this little tidbit too from that Starbucks started their first holiday beverage was introduced back in 1984. How has it already been that long? I was mind blown by that little tidbit.
I was, I believe, 3 years old then, and I was already drinking Starbucks. So,
right out.
Well, that time flies. So.
Okay, and we also washed this down with, a little coffee, and we have fruitcake
So we talked about this last week on the show.
This is a crazy story to me.
Well, we talked about fruitcake on the show. Viewer Linda from Olympia.
Yeah, shout out to Linda.
Sent me a recipe. She said it's her favorite, so I tried to make it, and then I realized at the end it has to sit for a week. So it's been a week. And we're digging in.
We're going to taste test.
Okay.
You said you've never tried fruitcake,
I've never had fruitcake, and Linda says this is the one that you need to. Are you guys sharing Linda's secret recipe?
We can.
Why not?
Is that a thing?
I actually think that's pretty good. If you toasted that with some butter, I think that would be really good.
Oh, Linda.
I'm not even this is actually really flavorful.
Good.
I like the spice. Did you use a lot of spices in it? Because
I did.
I'm really tasting
And some molasses.
Okay, I see the molasses, and we got raisins galore. How many raisins are we talking?
It's a good amount, and some currants also in it.
Oh, that makes it fancy.
Linda might have converted me. I might be a fruitcake fan. Go, Linda, go.
I am into this. I have 2 loaves. I have one at home, so I'm going to enjoy that over the holidays.
Yeah, boom. I'm actually going to have another bite.
And it goes well with the Christmas blend.
Oh,
okay.
It's really good.
And
way to go, Linda.
we need to talk about something too that is all over the news, so keep enjoying while we're talking about this. The FBI addresses mystery lights that have been along the East Coast. These drones were actually first spotted last month, and the prosecutor's office say that the drones are no known threat to public safety.
Why do they have to say that?
But they still don't know what they are, so that's not giving me confidence.
It's a little concerning.
I was reading that now people are mistaking planes for drones and other things for drones, and I feel like it's like when you get a new car and then suddenly you see all the other cars that are the same on the road. So now we're thinking everything's a drone. I don't know.
Well, and I think some of us are learning it is a felony to shoot something out of the sky like that. So if it's flying over your house, you're not allowed to do anything to it because it could land on someone, hurt someone, crash into something else.
So my husband's actually in drone school right now.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like a
Just for
course
fun,
you take.
or?
Well,
Just for funsies.
he's a videographer, and so he's like,
For work.
For work. So he's going to get certified, and it's wild, all the rules. And like if you get into an airspace, like those things are shut down.
Yeah.
I know.
So they just drop.
Yeah, you
gotta be
just,
real careful.
You can't just fly them anywhere. There's
I
rules about
can't
flying
believe
over
that
people.
they're like so prevalent right now and popping up so much right now.
Well,
I think that's what's
want to know
interesting.
the truth because the truth is out there. What are they doing out there?
Yeah, I want it to be aliens. Does anyone else is anyone hopeful that like?
I just think they're looking for something. Is my feeling, but who knows? I mean, we don't know.
Maybe so.
Maybe
okay.
they're looking for their Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing a
I
little.
always am. So,
Yeah, I mean, if aliens were going to come here, they would definitely. This would be a highlight for them.
they would definitely go to New Jersey.
Yes.
That's where they would go.
Well, New Jersey, they got Starbucks there too. Yeah.
Okay, speaking of aliens and calling all movie fans, I feel like Star Trek.
This is
You're
for
a
me.
big Star Trek guy, Joseph.
that would be a Trekkie.
And
Okay,
Trekkie.
Yeah.
And Spy Kids are actually on the list of films named to the National Film Registry for preservation for
this.
2024.
There's the list.
Are there any of your favorites that you saw here on this list? I was really excited to see Dirty Dancing, actually.
Yes.
But I was really shocked to see, maybe because I'm just not like a gory fan, Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Massacre, like-
classic.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, sure,
Really?
you got to cut people up in that, but that's classic.
I
I mean,
think I've only seen maybe 3 movies on this list, which I'm embarrassed
Really?
to say. But Star Trek II: Wrath of Khan, that is a bop. You should watch that if you
I
haven't.
have never seen that.
Well,
okay.
I don't know if it's for you, but maybe it is. Who knows?
I'm surprised the Social Network is on there.
Yeah, I've seen
that. I mean, it was okay.
It's fine.
It was
Yeah.
okay. But Dirty Dancing, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I
The
was
fact
watching
that hasn't been on there before that. Like,
Yeah.
I just, yeah.
Yeah, I carried a watermelon for this. Yeah. No, so you're a big Trekkie.
Oh, I'm a huge Trekkie,
Really?
bro.
Who's your favorite character?
It's a mix between Data and Spock.
Oh,
And both
okay.
their pets, that's what I named my cats after. It's like a whole thing.
It's-
Oh, yeah.
Since a child. Since
Since I was
childhood.
in 2nd grade.
Since-
Watching on KXLY in Spokane.
Yeah.
Mhm. You
Oh, I
know.
My
We both
best
used to
friend
work
was
there.
a Trekkie, but she liked the Next Generation.
And that's fine.
Yeah, with
That's where it
Diana
started.
Troy, right? Is it
Deanna, yes.
Deanna Troy, and
She's a
she would do her hair like her, where
Uh-huh.
you would do this, and then you'd push it forward, and it was kind of like a wall
It was
of
a look.
hair.
When I learned
Yeah.
that was a wig, that blew my mind.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
Oh, that's so disappointing.
I know.
No wonder her hair always split.
And
My
it's so
friend's
perfect.
hair always split, and she couldn't get it right. And now I wish
Now
I
you know the
I need to
truth.
call her and
It's the
tell her.
wig. She get the wig. Yeah.
God, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
She was a real icon in our friendship.
I love that.
You know, it was my connection to Star Trek.
Well, she's an icon for me also.
Yeah, there we go.
Deanna,
I love
and
it.
your friend.
Yeah.
Well, from movies, you guys, to TikTok. Are you a big TikTok fan? Because TikTok is asking the U.S. Supreme Court to block the ban. They asked the Supreme Court to temporarily block a law intended to force ByteDance, which is its China-based parent
Right.
company, to divest the short video app by January 19th,
they're
or
not
it's
gonna do
going
it.
to face a ban. Do we
Wait.
think this is going to happen?
Isn't this a TikTok show, or aren't we just on
Yes, we're on
TikTok
TikTok right now.
Is there anywhere else that people
Yes.
get TV?
New Day is
Yeah.
not currently on TikTok, but maybe in the new year. Who knows?
I know. I love TikTok, so I'd
do
love
too.
to get it,
It's
going,
interesting. It'd be a
but-
big deal for us because, as a morning radio show, I think we have like almost 800,000
That's a
followers
lot.
on TikTok, and
Amazing.
And do you get a lot
Almost
of ideas for your show from TikTok?
sure,
Like talking points and
we
stuff?
steal all sorts of
yeah.
ideas.
It's a great-
Absolutely,
great resource.
And some
people
people
are
make their
funny.
living on it.
Yeah.
Well,
you
we do
know?
a whole segment. And it's great audio because, like people are talking and they're telling funny stories. But I will say the one I feel like nice reset it would be is they're worried about losing advertisers. I would love that. I
gain-
mean,
to
there
gain
is
some
just
of them.
so many commercials right now
That is
on
true.
that app.
That
And
is
everything
true.
is like, I don't need to buy all this junk.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a lot of shopping.
Yeah, it's a ton of shopping.
I've bought some things that I've seen on TikTok. I'm like, oh, I should try that.
And?
I have too. It's worked.
mixed results.
Mixed
Yeah.
results.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say
like it.
mixed
I would be
review.
sad to see TikTok go, personally.
You would.
I know.
Yeah.
But,
But I
you
get-
thought it might actually, you think it might
I think it
happen.
might. I mean, if it's for security reasons, the government knows more than I do, so
Absolutely.
leave it to
Well,
them.
We're all just move over to YouTube.
Yeah.
Like
There you go.
they have the shorts now.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
everybody's
love-
doing like
I'm
they
about
all
that
cycle
YouTube life.
through
I love
anyway.
YouTube also.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
mean, there was a time we couldn't imagine our lives without MySpace. So
And here we are.
will all get through it.
Here we are.
We want to talk about your amazing
Yes.
merch for a cause
Yes.
too. So walk us through that.
So we are selling a sweatshirt or a T-shirt that is Brooke and Jeffrey, radio show, but it's cool. Like it's really cool looking.
Yeah.
They're cute.
Yeah,
there.
look at
Yeah,
them.
isn't
That
that
swag.
fantastic? Yeah, great swag. And 100% of the proceeds go to an incredible organization called Heart to Heart International. And they really had boots on the ground immediately for hurricane relief for Helene
Amazing.
and also the other hurricanes that hit down there. So they provided everything from mobile aid clinics to sanitary kits for people. And so they are a fantastic organization that we've worked with before and just really believe in what they're doing. And so
using your platform for a good cause.
I
love
know.
it.
And
So
you can get them right through December 31st,
Yes.
is that right? Okay.
Yes, so December 31st, the shop will close. This is always limited, and you can go to brookeandjeffrey.com. It is literally the first thing on our website right now.
You'll see it.
And it's a great holiday gift.
It is. Last minute gift ideas.
And we
for
chose
people.
green this time because green is for hope and healing.
Oh.
So
Love
I
that.
love that.
So,
okay,
anyway.
and speaking of other merch too,
Yes.
I want you guys, our little models,
look
to
at
try
this.
on.
Ooh.
This
Well.
was this fun trapper hat that they gave out at last night's Kraken game.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
These are so fun.
Would you wear this then?
yeah.
You like it?
Oh,
Yeah.
the more ridiculous the
Yes,
hat,
please
the
button
more
it.
often I will wear it. It's not even a
That
lie.
is a look. Oh my god.
Well, that's.
It's
Oh
very
yeah,
warm.
you can
for?
clip it up or.
But what's this guy for?
that goes right here too. It can.
But
it
why?
can't.
Maybe
I don't know.
extra protection for my ears.
I think
An
it's just
extra
a
coverage?
look. I think it's about
You
like
think
the
it's a look?
whole
Okay.
vibe.
But you know, this
It's a
would be a
vibe.
fun thing to get if you go to a game. This is
I
a
would
great.
be really I'm shocked they gave that out,
I know,
actually. You're used to like the bobbleheads
Yeah.
and stuff. There's always giveaways like that. But
we
something
got it up.
like this with how cold it is
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, and I feel very hockey right now.
Yeah.
Hockey and maybe a little Russian, like I should have a shot of vodka in front of me.
And
But I have
that's-
coffee
Yeah.
instead. That's a little bit better
Well,
in the morning.
Thank you to the Kraken for sending these
I
our way. That's very
know.
fun.
It didn't mess up your hair at all, even.
Yeah.
Got enough product
Great
in there.
hair.
I
We're
love
good.
it.
You
We're
still
good.
got the volume. You should just wear it
I'm
the
just
entire
gonna
time,
keep it
Brooke.
on. Absolutely.
Okay, speaking of some like holiday stuff and
Yes.
getting ready for parties.
Oh my gosh.
Some were a little surprised by Joanna Gaines' recent social media post. This was pretty funny. She was just shoving a bunch of random stuff actually in her dishwasher.
I love this.
Anything that was on the counter.
Yes,
So
because
I-
she's like cleaning up before people arrive.
Yeah, when I first heard this, producer Susie was telling us, I thought she was just shoving like dirty dishes in her dishwasher.
No.
I do that all the time.
Oh.
No, she's like shoving just random stuff in her house just to get it out of the way in there.
Oh my God. The last time we had a party at our house, I did the exact same thing.
Huh?
But
With the
I
dishwasher,
didn't do it in
or
the
do you-
dishwasher. I
okay.
did it in cupboards. I was stressed. I was shoving, and now I'm still finding things.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's where that pile of mail went.
Doesn't everyone kind of do
Yeah.
that?
Oh, I have like
You
5
open it
junk
up.
drawers, I feel like, where you're just like, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
the junk drawers always have junk in them.
Sure.
True.
I'm putting stuff where junk doesn't belong anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, see, here's her.
It's literally.
this is what she was putting in there,
God, I
her
love
dishwasher.
her.
What a cute dishwasher, by the way.
Whoa.
I know, but look inside. That's chaos. That actually
Why
kind of
is she
stresses
eating
me
so
out.
much marshmallow and peanut butter?
Maybe she didn't get to her craft project in time. My biggest thing is if you are at someone's house and their door is shut, do not open it.
Oh,
you know that that door is
yes.
shut. There's a bunch of crap in there for who knows why. Just
Look at all
leave it
this
in there.
stuff. Can we talk about celebrities and their hoarding of food? Have you seen all of
That's
like
a
that's
lot.
what
Yeah,
she's
that
doing?
was a lot.
It's like when you go in and you see the Kardashians' closets, and I'm like, why would you need 8 boxes of granola bars?
They are very stocked.
Who is eating that in your home?
True, they're stocked and ready to
Yeah.
go.
And those girls, I bet they're eating a little, apple.
salad.
That's
They
it.
eat that really nice
like, what is
salad every
happening?
day.
I was- 'cause
Why
you
do
know-
they have so much food?
Joanna Gaines is sort of Martha Stewart-esque. Like everything
Oh, yeah.
seems perfect. I love that she's getting a little real on social and
Exactly.
showing the people what it's like to be a busy
Mom.
and businesswoman and
Right.
all
Yeah,
that. So
the behind the scenes and peeling back the onion. I love when
It's
people are authentic.
hard to
like
do it
that.
all.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
social
nice to
media.
know that it's not just Chip that has his, little chaos in his
Yes.
life. It's
Yes,
also
it's also
her
Joanna.
as well. Yeah.
Yep.
So we're all in it.
We're all not perfect.
Yeah.
But
Definitely
I
not.
think what is perfect are our pets. Do you guys celebrate your pets for the holiday? Like, do they have their own stocking? Do they get gifts, or is this weird?
No,
It's not weird.
No,
Okay.
yeah, mine both. Oh, look, there's Tula.
So
you
cute.
guys, I went on a walk with Tula, and there's a great mud bay in our neighborhood, and I didn't know they were doing free holiday pictures.
So that
and
was from
sweet
this?
Tula has never had her picture taken because
Gosh.
she's kind of skittish because she's a rescue. She's a sweet girl.
She's very cute.
But she loves Mud Bay, so we went in and we got our holiday photos done for free.
Her little shirt.
I know.
Oh.
They put that on there. I could never. She's usually
my
not
cats, they would not be down for
No.
any sort
No.
of
Yeah. So
garb.
Does Santa though come for your pets?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, and there's a stocking
yeah.
hanging?
Well, she does have to share the stocking with my parents. dog.
Oh, I thought you meant your parents. I was like, that's new.
No, they share a stocking.
Okay.
Because they often get the same thing. We don't want them to fight.
Sure.
Yeah, but Louise and Tula are best friends.
Okay.
Yeah. So
what about your little cat babies?
I don't know if I've gotten them things before. I guess I need to be a better cat parent. Yes, they're new. So
no, but like stocking and stuff. Like, do you?
We don't even do stockings at because we always go to Spokane so we're not really around.
Okay.
So
not
as much.
But no one thinks it's weird, like when people are like shopping for their gifts. Because I have some friends that are like, what? Or like, your cat is not going to care about this new gift.
We do get one toy for her. She doesn't get plural gifts, but it would be a good change for the kids if the dog got more than they did.
That would be a plot twist. In my family, we have like stockings up for all of our animals that we've even had. The ones that have even sadly
same with
passed.
my parents, like previous. My childhood dog still.
Exactly.
Oh, really?
Andy still has his stocking.
Stocking.
Oh yeah, and he's been gone for a long time. It's
Riley
so cute.
was our golden retriever. Yeah.
The ghost of Christmas past.
Yes, and it's very cute. He was such a cute dog.
I know. It brings a lot of nice memories. Some other nice memories, maybe holiday travel. You guys, do we feel like we should go somewhere warm during this time, or do we want to just avoid the stress at the airport and everything else?
I just feel like SeaTac is a lot right now, and I am flying to Spokane soon. I'm not looking forward to it because it's going to be such a
hot mess
of people. But they are doing some improvements to the airport, which I think is going to make things nicer. But
right, the new restaurants and all of that.
You just got to grit and bear through it. There's not really a way to make it more
I just think you need to lower your expectations, know that it's all going to be chaos, and just laugh your way through it.
I've seen you at the airport before.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have a vacation planned, right? So, where are you going?
Yeah. Luckily, my kids are in school because they don't know it's their Christmas surprise, and we're going to go to Mexico.
Oh my gosh.
But for the first time ever, I'm letting my husband and his best friend plan it.
Good luck.
So, do I know what city we're going to? No. Do I know I need to WhatsApp some dude for a car? Yes.
Maybe.
That's all I need to know.
So it's a surprise for you too.
Yeah. Well, it will be. I will say I did look up the reviews of the resort we're staying at, and there was a lot of 1 stars. And then I was instructed, hey, listen, if there's a couple of cockroaches,
just
do it
go
for the
with
plot.
it. Go with it. Exactly.
Stop ruining the surprise, Brooke. So I'm staying out of it.
Well, that sounds warm and nice.
Yeah, sure. There'll be beaches and
oh my gosh.
hopefully a car from WhatsApp that doesn't break down.
Yes. I've never been to Mexico. I really want to go.
You have to go.
Oh, I love it.
Really
it's one of my favorite countries to travel to. I have all the tips.
You can go
I will get yours.
on a date with your partner, because our next topic, I want to get to this last one. A dating report from the New York Times says Seattle is the 3rd best American city for dating. Do we agree with this? Atlanta actually is topping the list as number 1, while Jackson, Mississippi and Brownsville, Texas are on the worst list for dating. Those were based on 3 main categories: economics, fun, and recreation.
Well, Kelly, you are single, so you tell us.
How do I say this in like a PC way? I do not agree with Seattle being 3rd best city to date.
Have you dated in another city though? Do you have a comparison?
I do. So I used to live in Missoula, Montana, but that was like go Grizz. But shout out to like being in college, where you're obviously going to meet with. It's so different.
Yeah.
And then San Diego also in my younger years.
San Diego, so lovely.
I know, but
there's a lot of old people in San Diego.
Exactly.
A lot of retirees.
That's true.
So maybe Seattle is better than San Diego, because I do feel like a lot of people that I met in San Diego, I was like, oh, what are you doing for work? What do you like to do? And they were like, I just surf. I'm like,
That must be nice.
Oh, I've dated a lot of those type of guys.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, any other like ambitions or passions? And they're like, no, just surf.
Where did you meet your husband?
Here.
Sorry,
it did happen
It did happen. There's hope for me.
But I did date quite a few duds prior to meeting him.
Sure.
So we won't go into those stories. So, both, but I met him through work.
Okay, so
he worked.
Hope is out there then.
Yeah,
for you.
he worked and I worked and we met it through work.
A lot of people meet at work.
Yeah, there we go. And then I drank a lot of the first night I met him. I thought he was so cute. And so I drank a bunch of wine because I was nervous.
Oh.
And then I made some off-color jokes.
Sure.
And the rest is history.
Here you are.
There's hope.
So,
There's hope, you guys. Be hopeful in 2025.
2025, it's going to be your year.
Yeah.
Cheers to love. I feel really good about it. Yeah. Cheers to love. Cheers to all of you. And cheers to all of you. Thanks for spending time with us today. You can check out our website for more of our content, and you can always send us an email to share your thoughts. Don't forget to enjoy your new day, and we'll see you next time. Woo!